Sincerely Our podcast. We're back. I'm Zishan.
I'm Isaac.
Yeah, who are you doing this for?
I was just waiting for you to give the intro, bro.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. Sorry.
What's cracking, peeps?
Man, like Mike.
How are we doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, I stay blessed every day.
You know, you should.
I should. No. Finish what? No, say what you wanted to say.
No, I was gonna say like
say what you wanted to say and rest your case. What did you want to say?
Nothing bad. Like if you're blessed, you should listen to Blessings by Big Sean featuring Drake and Kanye West.
Dead. Okay.
Hey, what's your thoughts on this whole the Buffalo situation? Do you know what happened?
Which one? There's two.
The Buffalo shooting.
The Freddie Gibbs or the actual shooting?
No, the shooting, the Buffalo shooting.
Wait, can you give us like a, for those who don't know, and I don't know, give us like a breakdown what happened?
So there was a shooting in Buffalo.
Yep.
And it was a Caucasian guy, and he was shooting, African, he was shooting black people.
Yeah.
And I saw the video as well.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw the video.
It looked mental.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it as well?
It looked like a game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like proper M16 or M6,
so
whatever.
it was graphic then. You could see everything.
AR rifle.
Yeah.
As soon as he jumped out the car, he was letting off shots. So, and again, like, how do you lot feel about that? How do you lot feel about what's going on?
But I'm not gonna lie to you. These shootings, I don't understand it, man. When we do, I know we've had topics, either on like on the pod or like when we're just like discussing things where we're talking about it's to do with it's racism, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be my go-to when I hear about Caucasian guy shooting up black people. It has to do with racism or how he feels about them.
So to provide a bit more context,
go on.
He's 18 years old, and he wrote a manifesto. I don't know why these people have the privilege to have whatever their plan is called a manifesto. You had a plan.
Yeah.
And essentially what he was doing is he wanted to be a part of the cause because I don't know if he was brainwashed, whatever it was. Whatever's been going on so far, he felt like he needed to add. He did say that he didn't grow up racist or anything like that.
Okay.
He just felt like he needed to add to the cause. I know it doesn't make sense what the cause is, which is shooting people of different skin color. He went into the supermarket and he let it rip.
Damn.
Everyone, I don't know if everyone, but a lot of people died.
Yeah.
I even heard a story that he was about to or nearly shot a white person.
That's correct.
And he even said to the white person, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is correct.
You see?
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, literally, he was on the floor by the till.
Yeah.
And he was about to let it off, and then the guy was like, "No, don't."
Yeah.
And he didn't shoot him, and it was a Caucasian guy.
Yeah.
For the cause. And he didn't grow up racist.
A manifesto. Ugh. How do you feel?
I think it's a bit mad, just the fact that an 18-year-old is allowed to have an AR, a gun of that caliber. Like it's mad. It's mad. The USA for sure is
mental place.
Like you couldn't. I'll be real. I'll be 100% real. You couldn't live in the USA without
owning a gun.
Yeah. I'm just sorry, but you can't live there without owning something,
Yeah.
You can't, whatever the age be. But my question to you guys is, have you ever felt stereotyped? Have you ever felt like you've been stereotyped? Like maybe you're in class
Every day.
Yeah?
Every single day.
Yeah.
I'm reminded.
Tell me, expand on that.
So there's been a few situations that I've gone through that for me were like, huh?
Right.
I can give stories. I can give you two stories of racist situations that where racism was caused.
Yeah.
Situation number one, and if he's watching this, he knows exactly what I'm speaking about. I went on a night out.
Yeah.
In Essex.
Okay.
Oh.
With a friend.
Snap.
Stayed at his place. The next day we went out. Met his friends. Now bear in mind, I've said this before, I used to live in an area called Bromley. Southeast London, not Kent. Right? Because people say that.
Kent.
Yeah, right? Southeast London. And obviously I'd moved to where I am now with my parents. And those friends that he brought were from Bromley. Okay. So I used that as, okay, this could be the icebreaker to not necessarily building relationship, but I'm going to be on a night out with these guys tonight. It's Essex. Mm-hmm. It's a certain part of Essex. Mm-hmm. Beautiful place. There's nothing wrong with it. I was the only person of colour in the group. Not an issue. Why would it be an issue? Right. Why did I bring it up? Only because of the situation. Usually, you wouldn't bring it up, right? Cool. Meet these guys, everything is cool. It's not good, it's cool, right? We go from bar to bar. Seem like nice people. Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything beyond tonight, but we can enjoy each other's company. I won't make it long. Fast forward, we end up at, I don't know, I forgot the name of the bar or whatever it's called. There's one guy in the group that they all passing jokes on. They just, I don't know, I think it's something that had to do with his receding hairline. I hope you flip and lose it. And jokes are flying in the air, and I just made a joke. It was the lightest joke. I'm the
like
only
a small
person.
joke.
Yeah, like I'm trying to feel included.
Yeah.
He said, I would rather have a receding hairline than look like a terrorist.
Okay.
He said that to me. There was me, my friend, probably about me, my friend, and probably I'd say 4 others.
Yeah.
I think it was 4 others. 4 others, I want to say. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4 others. Okay. Right? Cool. He said that to me, this one particular idiot. One person reacted, but in a way that it was like, I know your reaction is fake. My friend didn't do nothing.
Oh, he didn't even say anything?
Nothing. I don't care what he says. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do a damn thing. Right. Tell me what I'm supposed to do in that situation.
You walk away. You go home. But
I'm in Essex.
Don't matter.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm in Essex. It's close to 12 a.m. My stuff is at my friend's house.
Okay.
There's no going back. We're like 40 minutes away. We're in Southend at this point.
Okay.
Ideally, that would be the best option.
Yeah. I'm in shock. My friend doesn't do a thing.
Right.
Not your friend.
Right? And I'm like, huh? Cool. I get heated up. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I say to each and every one of them, if this doesn't get fixed right now, we are all going to wrestle right now. I don't care what happens. If this doesn't get sorted right now, my next actions, I don't need to justify it. You know the friends, you don't need to... But no one's got my back. No one's took him to the corner, nothing. Right. They're just saying, you shouldn't talk like that, you shouldn't talk like that.
What, to you?
To him, you shouldn't have said that. Listen, you can't just say that. More needs to happen. Or let me go outside with him one-on-one and let's I'm in a whole different area.
Catch me outside.
How about that? I'm so shocked. I don't know what to do. I froze. They thought the night was getting better because we did end up going to other clubs. Throughout the whole night, I was in such shock that the thing I feared before going out happened.
So you knew you were going to be the only...
Yeah. And it wasn't like an issue, but in the back of my mind...
In the back of your mind, do you know?
Yeah, I thought...
You know.
Something could happen. Even if it's a joke. This, I don't care if it was a joke or whatever. You don't know me. And you don't make jokes like the terrorist.
You don't joke about things like that,
No. We was out all night. The very next day was so awkward. It's like nothing happened. And I just looked back and analysed every single one of them. I didn't expect anything from them because I don't know them. I've just met them.
But it's your friend.
It's my friend.
Yeah, that you're more
that I was more like, wow.
Yeah.
That's that situation. Another situation is, I don't think I've ever told this story. And only maybe 1 or 2 people know this.
So are you sure you want to disclose it? Or?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, cool.
Let's be open. I'm open to sharing experiences where people have been racist towards me.
Yeah.
Isaac, you've been to where my parents live.
Yeah.
Right? It's very green, it's very whatever. An old friend of mine had come to my house that day to my parents' house, and we had scheduled to do some filming. And this camera that you're recording with right now,
Yeah.
you see this hand tripod?
Yeah.
I had one,
Yeah.
but I was using it to film with my phone.
Okay.
So we went to this specific little spot, very green. We were just recording skits. Instead of walking all the way around, I just said, let's just walk up this little bush thing. It was not really a bush, but let's just walk up here. Didn't think anything of it. We're walking. Yeah, should we go grab something to eat? We're done. Cool. As I'm getting closer to the place where we're going to eat, I'm just seeing helicopters in the air. I'm like, oh, something's going on.
Whoa.
I see a police car, one car going past. I'm like, oh, these guys look heavily armed.
Right.
You don't think anything of it. You carry on with your day. The police car then starts to feel like it's following us. I'm like, huh? Forget it. Let's just keep walking. The helicopter feels like it's hovering above our heads.
Just circling around you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm like, can we just go away somewhere? Can we just walk the complete different direction? We're walking down the road, and I hear a shout like, oi. I look back. It's 2 guards, armed,
Okay.
calling the 2 of us.
What?
I'm like, listen, they're calling us. We obviously need to go and talk to these officers. What's going on?
What, they said, oi?
Just to call us,
Oh,
because we were so far down. You know, they just had to find a way to be like, they weren't going to run. So we walked down. Officers, what's wrong? It's been reported that you may have a gun. Huh?
Where did
Cool.
this come from?
Don't know. They start doing background checks. Get your ID out. Let's do a quick search. At that point, I'm so frozen. There's 2 guards in front of me with rifles. The helicopter is right there. Another van pulls up. Another 3-4 officers pull out. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Someone had apparently made a phone call that they had seen us with a gun.
What,
Wow.
you two specifically?
Specifically me,
Wow.
Whoa.
right? But of course, we're both in the situation. And we're both of color.
Yeah.
So we're both going to feel. But me slightly more because I was the one accused of having the gun.
Why do I feel like they weren't telling the truth? I feel like they were probably looking for somebody else.
No, apparently someone made the phone call and said that they saw me and the friend I was with at the time
Holding a gun.
holding a gun. Now, remember I said the tripod, right? So in the midst of all this, I'm like, how? A gun? The officer said, someone saw you in a field somewhere. I said, yeah, but we were filming. He was like, yeah, but they saw something in your hand. I was like, wait, hold on a second. I said to the friend at the time, can you pull that thing out of your bag? Officers were like, whoa. We will get it out. I'm like, sure, take it. They pull out a hand tripod. It turns out it was a tripod in my hand.
Wow. Okay.
I still went through the security checks, the pats down, the 3-4 officers in front of the 2 of us. I'm scared. They've got rifles.
Yeah.
One wrong move,
It's over.
God
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
what could
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to think the worst case scenario because I don't really know of those situations happening in the UK. But in that situation, you can only think so much and do so much. I froze. After telling them this is what it was, it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but it's not okay. You've kind of humiliated me. You've kind of made me feel like I'm a piece of dirt. The friend too, don't really care how he feels today, but me being the one who was specifically accused of having the gun, it was that reminder that I had when I was on a night out with the friends.
Oh, okay.
Situation that time with the gun was way worse. But again, just hearing the association with terrorism again, it brought me back to a place mentally where I was just like, I was born here. I've been here all
This
my
ain't your
life.
country, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry to
still,
say.
yeah, like I'm not, I don't feel like I'm treated properly.
Okay.
The place where we were filming, I don't know how anyone can see it because it's beside a main road. The houses and flats are like, how can you see that far that these guys may potentially be carrying a gun?
It's not like you let off shots as well.
Bro, the only shot I let off was flipping film.
Pressing the red button.
This is what I'm saying to you. And it was...
Just because someone claimed that they saw you
So-
with something,
so-
all of that.
So what about you, Isaac?
It was
Me,
humiliating.
Have you ever felt like you've been stereotyped? Like,
For me, I haven't had like direct confrontation like that, but it's for me. I can tell with body language and the way someone speaks. I won't go too deep into it, but most of the time when I'm out and I'm like walking by myself, I'm gonna say it's mostly I get from the white people. Who else am I gonna get it from? They'll either seem like move some type of way or make me feel like I'm someone I'm not when I'm just an ordinary guy trying to get on with my journey. I think those are the only times where no one has said anything to me, no one has done anything to me, but it's through body language that I've seen it. Other than that, I can't like pick it from my brain.
How about you?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day I'm stereotyped, man.
How?
Just through little actions, you know. Like Isaac said before, like it's not necessarily like you have to be verbal, but just little things like, you know, you be walking down the street and you know, they be grabbing their purse close. You know, they're grabbing their purse close, and it's like I mean no harm. You know, unless you touch my family, I mean no harm.
Facts.
You know, so it's like little things like that. You know,
Yeah.
every day you're walking down the road. Let's say you're in Soho or you're in Piccadilly. You're walking down the street. You're walking past, you know, an elderly. It's usually the elderly,
yeah.
But you know, they'll be gripping their purse like, bro, I can buy that purse. You know, so
2 times.
exactly. So it's like that stereotype, but that happens often. Now, if you want to go in depth and verbal, like stereotyping, yeah, most definitely. But that happens less. But the subconscious stereotyping happens. It happens every day. But sometimes you probably don't even notice it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
Yeah.
you probably don't notice.
Mostly at work as well.
Oh, is it?
Mostly
Yeah,
at
in the
work,
workplace.
because sometimes when I'm at work and there's like other people that I'm working with, like other employees, and we're all just there talking, you will hear like slight comments, and then sometimes I stop and I'm like, did he have to say that?
Yeah.
Like all of us were what? As in my mind, I'm thinking we're all one. You may be black, she may be Asian,
Yeah.
so and so.
Not many people understand that concept.
You feel me?
Yeah.
There's no need for you to make me feel like I'm out, like I don't belong here. That's when things will turn left, because I would start treating these people like they're trash.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
And there was one time I was on shift and this guy was like saying a joke. He's a really cool guy, don't get me wrong, but he was like saying a joke about the N-word.
Okay.
What was he saying?
No, I can't remember what it was, but the N-word was involved. And then I knew what he was trying to get at, and I was just like, yeah, say it. No, but I mean, do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, so say it. I tried to stick him out.
Right.
And then he started laughing about it, and I was just like, you know what, if you're not going to say it, let me get back to my work. And I carried on. It's stuff like that. They think that they can dig at you because of your colour of your skin, and you won't retaliate. But I mean, through body language, through sometimes verbal, but I just, most of the time, like Michael said, I'm not even aware of it.
Right. So Z, what did you want to talk about, man? Let's get jiggy.
Man, listen, that was such a
You know, we can definitely spend a long time talking about
Oh
this,
yeah,
because it doesn't end there.
Did you get? I don't think you expected that one.
No, I didn't expect it, you know, because I was just bare thinking, you know what? Yeah.
I thought that would just be an icebreaker, but hey,
Yeah, no, listen, we might as well do it on this because that memory card is about to run out on us.
For real?
So we might as well just spend a tiny bit more time on this, and then in the next podcast we can give them something
okay,
when we come back the next week.
okay.
Speak your man, bro.
Racism isn't necessarily a this color versus this color thing. It can be even people of different colors can be racist towards each other. So I don't want it to say like this is a narrative between one race
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
the other.
Like, who was it? You that said most of the time you get it from Caucasians.
Yeah. Most of the time.
See, me, I get it from all different.
From all different.
I'm talking Asian. You know, when I say Asian, I'm talking more on the Indian side.
Really?
I do agree with him on that.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, honestly. But
Sorry to stop. Do you know why? What I've taken from the Asians being racist towards black people is because they've adapted to this lifestyle so much that they, forgive me if I'm wrong or if I'm out of like order for saying this, but they've adapted to this Western lifestyle that they like the white people so much and how they do things that they will take what they've learned or how they treat people. Now I'm not saying that all of them do this, but it's what I've seen.
That's
From
that's
who?
an important
From
key
who?
as well.
From who?
Asians.
From Asians.
From Asians.
That's an important point as well. Is that
That's your experience. I can't dictate it.
it's not all of them. It's not
It's
the
not all of
majority.
them. No,
It's
no.
not the majority. I reckon it all depends on family upbringing. How's the time looking? How are we looking?
Time we're good. The memory card's about to die out, so we'll spend a few more minutes on this.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone, but you are witnessing real life things, so
It happens.
enjoy.
It happens.
See, and that's my point. It can be between every race.
Yeah.
So as long as that narrative is set there, that's what we're trying to convey to people. Man, anytime I'm reminded of these situations, and there's so many more, but these are really prevalent in my recent years. How do you react? What do you do in those situations?
Like I said, well, I didn't say this, but I think it depends on where you're at because here, like I was saying earlier, the laws are different, so you can't really do too much when someone does. You could probably go to the courts and say, "Oh, it's a hate crime" or whatever. But in the US, best believe you're getting a beating
On spot.
yeah, you're
On
getting.
spot.
I've seen it many times. You go online. If a Karen acts racist, it's a beat down. It's a beat.
Not even a slap, just a backhand.
Yeah,
No,
literally.
swift
And
backhand.
obviously for the males, if you do say the N word, expect a beat down.
Bro, by the time you finish saying that A, he's on the floor already.
Exactly. Whereas in the UK, you can't really do that. You can't really
push it,
do
man.
that. Yeah, you can't really do that.
Sometimes, and in my situations, I hate being the bigger person and taking it on the chin and moving on.
I agree.
But what else can you do?
I mean, everyone's different. I mean, if someone was to call me that, let's say a male,
We already know how it's going to go
yeah,
down.
may God be with you.
Amen.
I'd be wanting to feel like that. But then you have to think, I have so much to lose.
You know, I do get where you guys are coming from, but there's times where you have to take under the chin, and there's times where you have to let that person know physically that I'm the wrong guy for you to be messing around with like this.
But
No, for anyone.
oh,
He's really, yeah. You
But-
understand? You can't just because we take it under the chin so many times.
No, do this. Let them know.
Because it's not all of them though.
Yeah,
everyone
that's what I was
watching.
gonna say
you
as
feel
well.
me?
For those.
But for those who want to behave like that, as Mike said, may God be with you. Because you might behave like that to the wrong person or catch the
Exactly.
wrong guy
Who
on the
has-
wrong day.
And you might meet God.
who has nothing to lose? You said you've got something to lose.
Everything.
But there's a lot of people that got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Maybe they've been in a penitentiary before.
No hesitation. No
They'll go
hesitation.
back in. They'll just beat this guy up who's, he said a little sneaky comment. They'll beat him up and he'll go back to pen. Like some guys, they don't care because they've got nothing to lose.
Have you got their numbers?
Huh?
You got their numbers?
Whose
Why?
numbers?
Do you speak? I wouldn't mind having a chat with them.
Who?
Sometimes sometimes you make me think about you. Why would you grab these numbers for what? What are
Yeah.
you trying to do? What business are you in?
If you have nothing to lose,
Or you give them a ring and be like, I got something that I need sorted out.
Oh, you're talking about.
no. That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but it's my assumption. It's just my assumption.
No, it's like, teach me that. Teach me that.
For me,
Teach me how to think like that. Because there's times where I don't want to be the bigger person. Not to say that it will end in physical violence, but I just sometimes feel like I might need someone to teach me that it's okay to react how you want to react.
do you feel like the reason you feel like that is because maybe due to society, due to parenting, due to the way you were brought up, your parents say if someone says this, leave them alone and walk away.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because most of the time when I go out, my mom's like, if someone gives you trouble, just take it on the chin and walk. Most of the time, I don't. Majority of the time, I want to slap or make sure that person feels God in their presence.
Nah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Now, hear me out. That's beautiful.
Which is dangerous, but I know.
Let me give you two different scenarios on how to act differently.
Okay.
Right? So let's say you're in a workplace and someone acts racist or they have a snarky comment. The way you go about that,
I'm telling my boss.
there you go. You write a report, you do it in writing, you do it the professional way. But let's say you're in the streets or you're at a club and someone says something racist.
Bro, that's a swift. Swift what?
it's a straight fade.
No, if someone says it in the street, racist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting you jumped. No problem.
No, you're jumping the person.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump too. Well, it depends how I look that day.
No, listen,
If I look like this, no, I'm joking.
I understand where.
You know what I really
You
want
see
to do.
what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like, in the
understand. Yeah, yeah.
workplace, like you see at your workplace, if someone did say that, you would have to do it through writing.
Yeah.
And that way, it kind of it makes them realize that they can't go around saying that and thinking it's cool.
Yeah.
They lose money.
Yep.
You just been sacked from your job because you said a racist comment, and I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
You know, at my workplace, I've seen it happen before. People they get sacked. You know, so it's either you hurt them physically or you hurt them financially.
Yeah.
So it's your choice. If it's in the workplace, by all means, go do it the right way. But if you're out in the street, hey, depending on how you feel that day, you know, maybe you woke up choosing violence that day, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? Honestly, if we had much time, we could get so deep into this.
There's
Because
so much more.
Spain,
Okay, yeah.
What happened in Spain?
that's another episode.
Yeah.
There was no actual situations.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of antagonizing. There was a lot
Okay.
of you are trying to provoke.
Yeah.
And I had to constantly say to Michael, relax, just relax, please.
Understand though,
Just relax, just relax.
this is from the males. This is from majority, it's the males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to wrap this up, yeah, let me just make this thing clear.
One woman situation at the shop.
Which shop?
We'll get into that. At near the beach. I think you wanted to buy a bandana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But-
guys are gonna have to tell me about that.
Let me just say this, yeah. Some of my closest friends on this planet Earth are from a different race.
Yeah.
So this is not saying
Yeah, this is not hate.
exactly.
We're just sharing our stories.
Experiences.
That's it.
Because I have
We love everyone.
I have brothers who are Caucasian, who are Mexican.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know,
Full.
from all walks of this earth.
Yeah.
Same.
But you know, it is what it is. The reality is there are some people who have this preconceived notion. You know, they have a limited perception and they move like, you know, they are superior.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
and
true.
that's all it is.
1000%.
Yeah.
But at the end of the
1000%.
day, you know, like it's not everyone.
No.
It's not
Remember
everyone.
that
all
it's
we're
not
doing
everyone,
is just
yeah.
sharing our experiences. And that's that. It's love to everyone. Power to the people. What's it? All lives matter.
It's funny how he said all lives matter and he did that. It's like
Sarcasm. Well, no. All lives matter.
yeah, of course.
But with that being said, we're signing out.
Peace.
Sincerely out.
Deuces.